This is Zephyr IV's steering compass, a Plastimo Olympic 135. A nice compass with its folding cover. I installed it on Zephyr IV a couple of years ago, and though I haven't used the compass light very much, it no longer works, so I'll need to replace it. The compass light is mounted in the static part of the folding cover, so we need to remove this cover in order to get to the bulb assembly. The cover assembly is held in place by a couple of screws, which are in turn behind this fancy clip-on cover. I've lifted the compass clear of the binnacle housing and supported it on a cushion to protect it from sharp knocks and scratching. I've previously taken one of the covers off, and you can see it is held in place with a couple of clips. The clips are accessed from here. The difficulty is releasing the clips and pulling off the cover at the same time. It's one of those jobs where you need three hands. I used a fine knife blade inserted into the small gap between the cover and the compass body, and then a screwdriver to release the clips, and was able to remove the cover, exposing the holding screws. As you can see, the screw heads are large, so I used my largest screwdriver, which used to be my dad's, and unscrewed the two screws and then removed the cover assembly. Now you can see the little bulb mounted to the static part of the cover. At this point I suggest you take a photo with your phone. It's possible to mount the bulb in two ways. I got it wrong the first time and had to do it again. This little bulb is an LED, a light emitting diode, and it needs quite a low voltage to operate. We are going to run it from 12 volts, so embedded in the red wire is a small resistor that will drop the voltage and reduce the current to the LED. You can see it here, the little bump in the wire. There is a label attached to the wire that warns you not to cut the wire and bypass the resistor. If you do, there will be a bright flash, and that will be the end of the LED. The LED is held in place by a short length of plastic tubing, and you need to wiggle it to get it out. There's the tubing, ready to accept the replacement LED. It was very easy to get a replacement from my local chandlery. They had 10 in stock and it cost less than £10, £9.50 from memory, so it must be a common problem. Installing the replacement is just a case of wiggling the LED into the plastic tube. The wire goes from the cover through this hole into the binnacle that supports the compass, where the connection is made to the 12 volt supply. After that, I just need to assemble the compass onto the binnacle support, and then fit the pieces of the folding cover to the top of the compass, finally securing with the large headed screws. And then clicking the screw covers into place. Ready to fit on top of the steering pedestal and connect to the 12 volt supply. Please note, it is important to connect the red wire to the positive and the black to negative. The light emitting diode will not work if you connect it the wrong way round. There's the compass mounted on the pedestal, and here it is after dark with the compass illuminated. It's not a particularly difficult job, just a bit fiddly. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and do give us a like.